Okay, I'm here today in Venice Beach because I see that Wa is with her husband, and the only things I've heard on the internet are like, oh, they're separated, oh, we don't know anything about them. So here I caught them. They agreed to a video, and tell me about your life together.
You're the one that likes to talk to the camera.
Well, Prince and I reached our
Oh,
struggles.
excuse me, your name is Prince?
Jeffrey.
Jeffrey, and I'm OG, Old Gary.
Nice to meet you, Gary.
Good to meet you formally. All right.
Nice to, call me Prince.
Should I ask more specific questions or
Uh-huh.
like, okay, how long have you been married?
Since August.
Second.
Since August. And wait, this is only November, the end of November. Okay, so for a few months. And I heard that you guys were separated, so tell me that.
What do you think? Are we separated?
Well, we were never really separated because Prince, if you understand attachment theory, Prince and I identify as, I'm used to be disorganized attached, and Prince is on his healing journey too to being more securely attached. And part of being a disorganized attachment style is you push away people that you love. And these are usually kids who grew up in homes where like they didn't really know what to expect. So Prince and I are learning to have a healthy relationship together. And one of the things that we've found is that when we're feeling overwhelmed, we can talk about that feeling. And when we're needing space or for things to slow down or for a third party or for whatever the need is, we can ask for those things and we can discharge anger, violence, frustration in healthy ways that don't harm. And we practice to be this way gradually more and more to have healthy relationships. I told Prince that I charge healthy boundaries to be in a relationship with me, and I asked him what he's going to charge me to be in a relationship with him.
Not money-wise, but charging like feelings. What does that mean?
You're going to charge me kindness and respect, and you're going to charge me consideration and affirming your good gifts, and not, the opposite would be seeing him for what he's like. I think women will tell men everything they're not doing instead of saying, these are my deep longings. So that's where it was getting glitchy.
Now, I did notice that while you're talking, you kept moving closer and closer. This is something that I haven't seen because I haven't seen you two together enough. It looks like you really want to be together.
We want to make it work, even though it's hard and it's very difficult sometimes, but I think all relationships take work. I don't know how much, but I'm figuring that out.
Yes, and that work for me involves keeping a clear vibratory field between us and to not build triangles with other people where we enemy image each other, but so when I share very vulnerably and openly about our personal life, it's without shame or blame or judgment, and just acknowledging my own work and where my growth edge is, and also meeting Prince where he's at and knowing that it's okay to make mistakes. And step one for me and step one for him and step one for you is different for all of us, and that we're lovable no matter what developmental stage of learning and growth. And one of the things that's been most painful is it's been really difficult for us to find people who are willing to help us because of the degree of our magnitude of our challenges. And that's been upsetting because everyone wants to heal, everyone needs to heal. I believe everyone wants to heal, and this is the age of information, the age of finding a more enriching way to relate with the planet, relate with each other. So if we want to do the work and are motivated, I want there to be a flow of energies to meet our needs and be there for us. And we've been able to get community support and certain empathy angels, but we've had family members and professionals and a lot of people turn us away, and during this journey of finding people to be interdependent and supportive of us.
Do you think that you need the support of other people to be together, or do you think you just need to be together, just
I think
more time together?
I think we need both. I think we need more time together, be able to resolve things on her own. And I think that she has not so much as me, but she has a great desire for other people to help us navigate when we can't do it ourselves. But I think, hopefully, and my goal and my hope is over time we'll be able to have enough trust and communication built where we can do it all on our own and be able to solve our problems interdependently, just together,
There you go.
That's what I want. But I want to honor where she's at and what she's looking for, and she likes to share a lot of her personal information and likes to get likes to get people's opinions and their help with it. My resistance sometimes, of course, it's difficult. It's new for me.
So where are you guys? Are you living together?
Yes.
Yes, but my temple is at the beach, and I've been having visions of staying at the beach, and there's people who want to stay at the beach with me, so I'm going to be sleeping at the beach a few nights a week just to document like the sneak attacks, and you and I are going to be hanging out and making more videos, which is cool because the Love Crusades are very near and dear to my heart and meeting my needs for meaning and purpose.
All right, let's go. Let me interrupt. Let me go back to you staying at the beach. You say 3 times a week? You're gonna
4 times a week, unless I don't want.
That's like okay. For some reason, the video shut off by itself. So this is the garden that Wa or Daisy is trying to protect, and it looks like. Oh, okay, so she's planning other things.
Okay, so come here. I want to show you something. This is important. So, this Swiss chard, there just happened to be a hole here. And this Swiss chard, I've known the Swiss chard since they were a tiny little seed. And we planted, remember my garden at Navy Street?
Yes.
So we planted the Swiss chard at the garden there, and the city bulldozed it. And I found the baby, and I brought the baby to a planter. This was over a year ago. This Swiss chard is more than a year old. They pulled the Swiss chard out of the planter, and this beautiful baby survived. And look, it's
so this
here.
is how it is surviving, because it looked like it was it was on its last leg.
No. Now
but I don't know anything about plants.
This is how Swiss chard's supposed to look, and look
okay.
This is what I want to show the humans. No, none of the birds, none of the bugs cut the plant. None of the bugs take a whole leaf. They only take what they need. They don't take more, they don't take less. They take a bite, they eat, and then they leave it so that other birds, other bugs can come and eat. They can come and have some more tomorrow. And this Swiss chard for more than a year has been feeding our friends. There's a mulberry tree. Unlike the Swiss chard where friends can eat from it all year long, the mulberry tree, you can only eat mulberries starting in March, and then April, and then May. And then elderberries come in May, but not any more mulberries. And
okay.
every year, I know I could go visit that mulberry tree. That's
but I gotta interrupt. I want to go back to your relationship with Prince, real name Jeff, right?
Jeffrey.
And I want to know, and I think people of Venice want to know, with this, it sounds like you're wanting half the time not in a relationship, spending the nights here in Venice, watching over your garden or whatever you're going to be doing, and then also setting up your tent during the day. Sounds like a lot of time not with Jeff.
He's invited. He knows who
Yeah,
I
but
am.
doesn't Jeff have to work?
Yes, but this is who I am. For 3.5 years, I've been building my temple. When I brought my beautiful wood here, the rolled up wood, I have 6 rolls. I had these wood chips, like a couple hundred of them, a lot. It was like hundreds of square feet, yoga studio. And I had not seen this wood for 3.5 years, and magically, days after I brought my wood to the beach a couple weeks ago, this wood started reappearing. And I have like 12 pieces of it. It'd be 4 pieces here, 4 pieces here.
Yeah, I remember you discovering all that wood.
Yes, it was incredible. So what I do is magic. And when I met Prince,
okay,
he knew
so
who I
what?
was.
See, you keep jumping off the subject. When you met Chris and you fell in love with each other and you got married, a marriage seems to me like you can't spend half the time away from each other, and it sounds like that's what you're planning on doing. I mean, that's the bottom line. To me, that's what it sounds like.
How do you feel about that, Prince?
I think whatever that you want to do, I can't force anyone to change.
Would you prefer I be at home with you?
Of course, but I'm not gonna. I want you to do what you want to do.
I see. And is it painful for you when you hear that I still, after having met you, like to see the beach?
Is it painful? No, I just want to be friends.
You wish that I had a change of heart after meeting you, and that I wouldn't want to sleep at the beach anymore. I want to understand.
I don't know if that's necessarily it. I just, things have changed. We got married and we made new commitments together, so I thought that we'd want to build our home together and want to make sure time there. But that's what I want, and what you want can be different. But I can't judge you or shame you for what you're looking for. I just.
So now that you hear that he'd rather you be at home, how do you feel?
What about the trees? What about the squirrels? What about
Yeah, but
the
what
bugs?
about Jeff?
the
What about
vegetables?
Jeff? Okay.
Jeff knows where to find me.
All right.
I work, so you know how it is.
Right.
Darling, you have time off work, and you know where I am. And I want my husband by my side.
And when I have time off work, I'll come visit you.
Well, I'm a superhero. Mary
Okay,
Jane
hey,
would
do
never
me a
ask
favor.
Spider-Man to
Give
not
each
be
other a
Spider-Man.
kiss and a hug, and we'll end the video. Love you.
I love and
Lovely. All right, kids.